fixing. Rope fixing was a disaster when we were out there this year. Weather forecasting was a disaster. And they said, this is our chance, we're going to go for it. They said the problem is we don't have enough time for a rest day in Camp 2. We have to go, we have to move. So I suppose I felt on the back foot because I was tired starting off. We were missing the rest day of Camp 2. But on Everest, something goes wrong for everybody, and that's the test. And when you hit those moments, and to be honest, it was an emotional enough moment because it was just like this wave of pressure. I think things like social media put that pressure on because you build it up so much. And it was just stories, and all of a sudden it went from being a story to, this is happening. This is really kicking off here, and I haven't had time to prep my brain, and it's 5 p.m. where we're told the meeting didn't finish till 7. We're leaving at midnight. I have to send messages home. I have to organise my gear, organise my food. So there was no sleep before our summer push. Leaving base camp, we'd come all the way to Camp 2, slept a bit in Camp 2, but the next wallop I got was my stomach started to close down, and it was probably from the heat. I prepared for the cold, but not the heat, and the heat got so hot in the valley here. Probably plus 30, I thought, during the day. I was cooking there. You start off at minus 15 maybe, and I could go to plus 30. And it just, I started getting sick. I couldn't eat from Camp 2 back to base camp. And on the summer push, they say you're burning maybe 15,000 calories a day. So it was really took its toll on me. But as I said, I kind of, you have those weaknesses, and then you kind of say it's not about the summit. It's about enjoying the experience. So this was the next moment that I enjoyed. This is the first time that I felt I was going to summit, and I'll finish up now after this. But this was the moment I felt like my dream was coming true, and I was going to summit. And we're on this ridge here. You can see people along here. If you remember from the movie, this is, I tried not to keep it morbid, but this is where the guy fell off and where they were at the Hillary steps. So it's along that section there from the movie. It gets quite narrow, but it's just that moment I could see the summit was just up here, and I said, we're there, like, this is done, I'm going to summit. And that was a really special moment. That was my Sherpa in front of me, and to be honest, we didn't speak. It was an 18-hour summit push on the final night. I didn't sleep in Camp 4 again, so really Camp 3 to the top and back down to Camp 4, you don't really sleep, so that was probably, felt like it was 40 hours really at that stage. But yeah, I got to the summit at 9:45 a.m. and I spent 25 minutes up there. And up there again, the sports psychology, the training would have come in. This is only halfway there. They say 80% of accidents happening on the way back down. And there were hearing moments here and there. The energy levels, the stomach was probably my biggest element to get over. There was a few little slips here and there, but I stayed on the mountain. And there were, I suppose, the moment where you see bodies on the mountain. There are all those kind of moments, and look, that's where your mind has to be prepared and your mind has to be ready for those. And on the top again, it was a moment to prepare the mind and to say, you're only halfway there, tune in, don't celebrate, there's no high fives here for yourself yet, tune in and make every step count. Because on the way down, you're starting your abseils, and the abseils are fast, and there's no time to double check what you're doing, you're really tired. You're clipping in and out of the rope constantly, and that's where accidents happen, so you really had to tune in. So I have the summit photo here. So this is on the summit, feeling a little bit tired. We spent about 25 minutes, as I said, and I suppose it was about 5 minutes of real kind of elation and joy. It was more like a relief, it was more like, this is done, thank God. And after that then it was very much get the gear, get everything organised, and came back to Camp 4. I rested that night in Camp 4 and woke up in the morning. And at Camp 4 we did a bit of a premature celebration, myself and Alan, Meek, a Welsh guy, and we actually did high-five each other, and we started the whole, no you're great, no you're great, no you're so strong, no you're so strong. We had this moment of worshipping each other, and we woke up at 5 and the tent was rattling with a storm, and we were like, oh jeez, we're a long way out of trouble here yet. We're at 7,900 meters, you're just on the edge of the dead zone. Where your body is still crumbling away at that height. And it was a moment of realisation. It was 5 a.m.